Hello, my name is Samantha SMS. I'm not able to talk about them right now, but pretty soon we'll be doing a state-run advertising spree of what is going on in Florida. Monday evening. We are traveling in the USA. We are unleashing Archangel Michael everywhere. Monday.
Even though she's like talking a little crazy, she looks a little better here. Like, was it not so bad here? Was she taking medicine here? What happened? Because obviously I feel like this is I feel like this was years ago. I don't know when this was. It says, welcome to SMS House. Are you seeing double? Alien emoji, rose emoji, t-shirts coming soon. Purchase brain bullets. I wonder, like, I wonder if she has a website. Like, she has to have a website. Okay, it says, when I took this video, my soulmate was next to me. We were on the way to Mexico. He turned and said, you will be kidnapped if we go over the border. He is now dead. The only man that has told me the truth. I have no idea where he is. I can feel the pain of a broken body. This is mental slavery. I know pain and suffering will never end. I want to know if this is the old video or not. This is the only thing, like, what irritates me is because sometimes you can pinpoint, sometimes you can tell it's a new video, sometimes you can tell it's an old video. But, like, right here, I don't know. I kind of think it's new just because I feel like she's been wearing that necklace lately. Dude, that is so dangerous to be in a place like that and you're not mentally well and you're probably drinking or doing something else. Let me be your friend, Samantha. Let's be friends. Look, see? There's a creep right there, Samantha. Stop going out. Stop going out. Don't go out unless you have someone to go with you. Like, these people will take advantage of people like you. I'm telling you, girl. And then why are you adding this shit to, like, tripify it? I'm looking for a music producer. I would like to make my own beat. Stop. Or be a co-creator. Message me. I'm going to get you and Heather together. Got the fucking shit again. Oh my gosh, I love this. She said, hello, I'm trying to make my first beat. I'm all in.
So this is my first beat. They told me they made my,
All right, I can't tell. For a second, I was like, oh, she kind of looks better. But then she kind of looks like she's either on... She looks like she's on medication. Whether she's supposed to be on it or not.
So this is my first beat. They told me they made my nose so small. I want to interview Dr. Kaiser. Show the camera here.
Let's hear it, girl.
I don't like the hook on the right side.
Look how different she is. She's like dressing a little different. She's acting different. She acts like she's a little... I mean, she doesn't act like she's delayed. She's not as, I guess, manic. So maybe she is taking the medicine. I don't know. See, I'm one of those people where it's like, if you absolutely have to take the medicine, okay, but be careful. Because it kind of looks like she took the medicine, but maybe a little bit too much because she seems kind of like loopy. I wonder if she's on her Klonopin, or if whatever. I don't know if she's prescribed Klonopin. She just seems pretty chill. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yep.
Supposedly, I'm just gonna have to help on my right side now.
She's on a benzo, I think, or something else. I don't remember what these hard drugs be doing. But I don't think it's just like a high. Like, I don't think it's just smoking. Because I have saw, like, a bong in her room. But it's like, I don't think it's just that.
And supposedly, I'm just gonna have to help on my right side now. Okay, sign in to create.
She's looking out the corner of her eye. Y'all see how she did her jacket? She was so serious.
Right side now. Okay, sign in to create.
Samantha, what are you on, girl? I know I'm not the only one. Wait, what? Was that her beat? What the fuck? Where's her beat?
So this is my first beat. Guys, they told me they made my nose so small. I want to interview Dr. Kaiser. Show the camera here. I don't like the hook on the right side. Supposedly, I'm just gonna have to help on my right side now. Okay, sign in to create.
Sign in to create. Okay, I thought she was like literally about to like let us listen to it. This is so far I could watch this video over and over right now. I don't know why it's so funny to me.
No.
What the fuck? Why? What was that? Okay, I wish I had more video footage in Lakeland, Florida. I saw so many celebrities. My ex threatened to break my nose again in my left hand. Look, no under eye bags. Everyone that has been happy with what has happened to me, karma is a bitch. Some of the most disgusting people have come around me, and I feel your energy. I pray that I distance myself from every evil person that's ever approached me. My soul does not deserve this. Since a child, I have been a nice person. My children do not deserve this. What is to come? Because life is so evil right now. I know people may get tired of hearing me say this, but it's just how I feel. I think she really needs to talk to someone, and I think she really needs to find someone in the church. I think she should go to church, and, people really underestimate the things that God and church can do.
The most annoying fucking thing in the world. You can't even go on a walk without trying to take photos. You can't. It's the most annoying fucking thing in the world. You can't even go on a walk without trying to take photos. You can't.
My mom and stepdad hired this dude. He first did not even show up to my hearing, causing me to stay in jail for 9 days. The charges were all excessive and false. It's a crime what this man has done to the judicial system in Ocean City, Maryland. I was offered a plea deal to go on probation and accepted violating a restraining order. My ex has been following me everywhere and showing up to every visit, getting in my face, cracking his knuckles, insinuating he was going to start punching me. He has already broken my nose. This is an orchestrated operation. I told this guy at our meeting I would not accept the plea deal. He said, okay. The morning of the hearing, I told him again I would not be taking the plea deal, that I wanted to go to trial like I had informed him when he met me in the jail. I knew instantly they were going to put me on probation and then put more excessive charges on me to try to put me in jail for life. This dude committed legal malpractice. He told me in the lobby that if I did not accept the plea deal, he would not represent me in the next 2 minutes and I would not get a refund, as well as he would try to petition me to go to a hospital. All of these people that are accepting bribes to do illegal activities to cover up the false imprisonment, the rape, as well as assault, should be put in prison and lose their license to practice. They're making a joke of the legal system as well as the medical field. I'm looking for a high-powered attorney. I just entered Snow Hill Courthouse and was told I'm no longer allowed to have a cell phone or Apple Watch on me. She done used her watch. Sorry. I was told that my mediation has been canceled. No motion was filed. They never alerted me. They have now changed the date to a date I'm out of town. Why are you going out of town? The judge is telling me I have to fly into Palm Beach and then fly back here August 15th. I then have to go to court here July 2nd for a false recording saying I threatened a judge when I asked what judge oversaw my contempt case. This is appalling. What has happened to our judicial system? My father was a lawyer. I'm wondering how my mother got away with this violence charge. I know they are promoting my videos here on TikTok, and that is global for a reason. Oh, Samantha, please follow me on Instagram. I do not like how this spreads out, and I have no idea who you are. They're using psychological warfare on me since a child to turn the masses against me, as well as having my ex break my nose and punch me. Is this an order? How is this man around my children? I hope everyone involved gets the same treatment. This is the game of Sudoku. Oh my gosh.
Why is everyone else allowed to have their cell phone?
It's the judge's order.
Where's the order? Where's the paper?
I believe it's in that copy of paper I just gave you. Notice to the sheriff's office before you come in. You're also required to have 48-hour notice from the judge if you're not here under subpoena.
Oh my gosh. Bro, that's crazy. She may get jail time for that. I knew they were gonna try. They were gonna try for that. Look, girl, you were so crazy. Not only is she not allowed to have a cell phone or Apple Watch or whatever, and she cannot have nothing that can record anything pretty much, she has to let them know before she comes in to see that judge. Ha. Girl, you better stop. You better stop. You better stop, chill out, or you gonna fuck around and find out.
Why is everyone else allowed to have their cell phone?
It's the judge's order.
Where's the order? Where's the paper?
I believe it's in that copy of paper I just gave you. Notice to the sheriff's office before you come in. You're also required to have 48-hour notice from the judge if you're not here under subpoena.
48-hour notice. Is that what I said? I don't know, but yeah, okay.
You've got a copy of the notice.
It says nothing about a cell phone.
It does.
No, it does
You're
not.
recording in the court.
I never recorded in the courtroom.
You're recording more now.
Yes, because you're doing something completely illegal.
You can take it out to the court.
She got escorted out.
Can you just let dispatch know she's walking in this morning? number 64 said to stop and come up here.
Does he not have his body cam on him? He's like, look, I already know this bitch is crazy, so someone needs to come over here with a camera. Because I ain't about to lose my job.
No, I was not.
What did she ask him? Oh, this is awkward. Is that a person back there, or am I
You know the
seeing?
courtroom you're supposed to be in? Did you say you had mediation?
What's the paper?
Usually, we're going to explain it all to you once they get down here with it.
This is crazy.
Morning.
How are you?
Good. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Well, good morning. How are you today? Oh, it feels good in here.
So is this actually today? I bet you it was. What are we doing?
Right outside the doors. You guys good?
How you doing?
Hey, good.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, there you go. Yes, ma'am.
Really?
Morning, everyone.
Morning. Thank you.
Morning. Are you Miss Shapiro? I'm Deputy Clark, Worcester County Sheriff's Office. My ID number is 0166. You are being audio and visually recorded. Have a show cause order for you from Circuit Court here. You're supposed to be here tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. in Court 1.
For what?
I mean, not tomorrow morning. I'm sorry. July 2nd, Wednesday morning.
For what?
It's a show cause order.
Dang.
You can read through the packet. The judge wants to see you. Okay?
The judge wants to see ya. Woo, that ain't good, girl. They don't like you in that courtroom, and then the judge. Administrative order dated June 2nd. She gone. Why was this sound removed? I wonder if she did that on accident. She's just driving. Show cause order. Whereas this court issued an administrative order dated June 2nd, 2025, addressing the inappropriate and potentially illegal conduct of Samantha Shapiro within the circuit court for our county, Maryland. A copy of said administrative order is attached hereto and incorporated herein, and whereas Ms. Shapiro was provided a copy of said administrative order and the court is well satisfied that she is aware of its contents, specifically the obligations and limitations placed upon Ms. Shapiro's visits and conduct within the courthouse. And whereas, notwithstanding the fact that Ms. Shapiro is aware of the clear edicts of the administrative order, the court has been provided with an compelling allegations that Ms. Shapiro engaged in repeated conduct that demonstrates a disregard for the order and constitutes a violation of 1. Said administrative order, 2. Other extant orders controlling conduct within the courthouse, 3. The Maryland rules, and potentially 4. The criminal code. And, where is it? Whereas the alleged violative conduct includes, but is not limited to, accessing the courthouse without providing notice as required, bringing electronics devices capable of recording into the courthouse, and recording within the courthouse, including the recording of courthouse staff without their consent. Additionally, Ms. Shapiro allegedly failed to comply with reasonable and lawful directives given by courthouse staff in furtherance of the administrative order. Gosh, now thereof, it is this June 24, 2025, by the Circuit Court, Maryland, moving, I don't know what that. Hereby ordered that Samantha Shapiro shall appear for a show cause hearing on July 2nd, 2025, 9:30 a.m. in courtroom number 1, where Ms. Shapiro may show cause, if any, why she should be held in contempt and sanctioned for the above listed conducts, and it is further ordered that the sheriff shall serve Ms. Shapiro with a copy of the show cause order and the attached administrative order forthwith, and it is further ordered that pending the show cause hearing, Ms. Shapiro shall be prohibited from entering the county circuit courthouse without prior written approval of the administrative judge. In the event that Ms. Shapiro has legitimate need to file a pleading with the court, she may contact family service to make such arrangements. Oh my gosh, can you imagine being so crazy that you have to let the judge know that you have to, you can't even go to the courthouse. That's kind of like 911 telling Heather to stop fucking calling them. Blah. To the person alleged to be in contempt of court. It is alleged that you have disobeyed a court order and are in contempt of court. You may go to jail until you obey the court's order. 2. You have the right to have a lawyer. If you already have a lawyer, you should consult your lawyer at once. If you do not have a lawyer, please note, A lawyer can be helpful to you by, explaining the allegations against you, helping you determine and present any defense to those allegations, explaining to you the possible outcomes, and helping you at the hearing. B, even if you do not plan to contest that you are in contempt of court, a lawyer can still be helpful. C, if you want a lawyer but cannot afford to hire one, the public defender may provide a lawyer for you. Oh gosh. Just hearing that. To find out if the public defender will provide a lawyer for you, you must contact the public defender after any pre-hearing conference and at least 10 business days before the date of a hearing before a judge. If no pre-hearing conference is scheduled, you should contact the public defender as soon as possible, at least 10 business days before the date of the hearing before the judge. The clerk of the court clerk can instruct you on how to contact the public defender. If you want a lawyer but you cannot get one and the public defender will not provide one for you, you should contact the clerk of court as soon as possible. Do not wait until the date of your court hearing to hire a lawyer. If you do not have a lawyer before the court hearing date, the judge may find that you have waived your right to a lawyer and may hold the hearing with you unrepresented by a lawyer. 3. If you do not appear for a scheduled pre-hearing conference or court hearing before the judge, you will be subject to arrest. Oh my gosh, this is so much. Like, it's making my throat hurt. My apologies. I'm just Heather playing school. I'm gonna read to you guys, okay? Alright. Whereas, on May 28th, 2025, Samantha Shapiro, hereinafter Shapiro, plaintiff in circuit court for case number formerly removed a restricted document. Whoa, wait, stop. On May 28th, Samantha Shapiro forcibly removed a restricted document from a staff member in the Family Services office and took a photo of said document with her cell phone. And whereas Shapiro also filmed the interaction with the staff member without her consent and posted the video on social media. And whereas Maryland Rule 16-208 provides the regulation, possession, and use of cell phones, computers, cameras, and other electronic devices within a court facility, and Maryland Rule 16-208B specifically prohibits taking a photograph, video, or other visual image in a court facility. And whereas this court, in the administration of justice and acting in its role of providing safety to the public and its employees, and in recognition of Shapiro's conduct in a courthouse, now therefore it is hereby the 2nd day of June 2025 ordered that Samantha Shapiro in Ocean City, Maryland shall not enter the building of the county courthouse, including the grounds and parking lots, unless she is appearing for a hearing in a case which she is a party or appealing as a necessary witness pursuant to a lawful subpoena provided. However, that Shapiro shall be required to schedule an appointment with the sheriff's office at least 24 hours in advance of any such required attendance. Any other entry to the courthouse to conduct necessary and lawful business shall be subject to approval of the... And it ends there. It says, what does this even mean? I'm completely innocent. I have done nothing of the sort. Who is responsible for this? I'm not even given the rights of a public defender. How is this legal? She said, this is actually insane and so anxiety-provoking. The police are telling me I'm not allowed to have my cell phone and Apple Watch in the courtroom. I have to leave it in my car, and now I suddenly, today, have a new court appearance on July 2nd for taking a picture of my document when I'm representing myself. First of all, I never even took a picture, and this is just insanity. What if I get arrested, like it says in the document, and I'm released with no cell phone and no Apple Watch in the middle of nowhere? Okay, this is a new video. I know it looks the same, but it's a new voiceover, I guess you could say.
I need to bring to everyone's attention the work they're giving to me at Samantha Courthouse. They're saying I'm not allowed to bring my cell phone or Apple Watch inside. I now have court July 2nd where I'm in contempt of court for supposedly taking a picture of my own mental evaluation when I am representing myself in this courthouse. Why, when I did a mental evaluation at Berlin Health Department, did they release it to me immediately in a closed document that has security? This woman at recovery, Heather Schultz, that wouldn't send me my mental evaluation. You are responsible. It's so obvious they're trying to now have me get arrested July 2nd with no cell phone, no Apple Watch, have my car towed, and release me in the middle of nowhere with no electronics.
No electronics.
Do you understand how scary this is? Do you think this is just going to happen to me? It's not just happening to me, but it's going to get so bad for everybody.
No, I was not.
Now you don't want to do the voiceover, Samantha? Now that it's quiet, you don't want to talk? Fast forward.
You know, courtroom supposed to be in.
Okay, if she's overdoing the voice recording over, I'm just gonna go ahead and end it. We already saw this. Oh, look at it. Oh, Sam, feeling herself. Attention. I would like to get a group of people who would like to have percentage in a restaurant. Let me know if you're interested. Ooh, I like it. She's like all over the place. All right, girl. She said, I'm so embarrassed. This has been the year of health and health for me. I gained 60 pounds, which almost destroyed my body. I have lost some of it, thank God, but I would like to fix my breast implants as well as fix the injury to my face. Do you think it's safe to travel to Turkey? Girl, don't go to Turkey and do no plastic surgery, please. She said, I was given a warning to never film in the courthouse. This journey has been long. I need to find a job to obtain money.
So my live access has been suspended. I would like to get a business loan to start a documentary. Time is ticking. Squid Games is ending for me. P. Diddy was just found not guilty on the most serious charge. Louis, stop. Louis? Out of here. I have to clean this room. I need to return to Highland Beach to organize, to obtain a business loan. I now have to drive back, right? There's so many things I need to do. When I first moved into that house, I saw something about putting $10,000 on.
Okay, she's either not on her medicine or she needs to be on her medicine, or whatever her medicine she's taking, it's not working.
An island, and I wanted to do it so that I could even. I don't want to say this, how scary it is, right? Severe anxiety. I'm terrified for the world.
You too, girl.
Also, I got this, and I put it on. I was walking out the door. I was not wearing a bra, and then busted open. I guess I need a large.
Oh my God.
I need a large. I got a medium. I'm so happy it was not on the boardwalk. So it was not at the beach. It's scary. My body keeps changing. I'm a linebacker. I have broad shoulders, you know? And when I came here, I was 110. I've been able to maintain a weight in Florida.
I feel like, I don't know how tall she is, but I feel like 110 is a little on the low side. But I can't tell. For some reason, I think she's taller than I am. I think she looks good with a little bit of weight on her. Like, I don't even think, like, she has a lot of, like, she says that she's, okay, her caption says still trying to lose weight. Like, there's not much weight for her to lose, in my opinion. I think she looks good the way that she is.
Even eating, not healthy meals. I've been trying to eat to have my hair regrow. Comb to dye now, just like it's so thin and fine. I don't want to have to wear all this stuff.
See, she went from talking about eating and then eating stuff for her hair and then her hair. I wonder what she's taking right now. You have to try so much. Like, it takes like a certain amount of time to start, kicking in your system, to start working. But then sometimes, most of the time, the first one you take ain't going to be the right one. So you have to, like, almost be supervised, especially like this, to find the right medication. Like, that's a struggle. That's a journey in its own.
So next time I will get a large. But in Europe, I'm a large. Wow. When I went to Colombia, you're so big. Yeah, I probably should have been like 5'10". I was told not to ever wear a skirt. My legs are not pretty anymore.
I love skirt. Well, I haven't worn one since a very long time. But I used to love skirts. I used to always wear skirts. And I think she looks cute in a skirt.
I was told not to ever wear a skirt. My legs are not pretty anymore. What chemical agent are they using to rapidly deteriorate my dermis?
There's still this feeling from leaders that they wind up in some, they want to move quickly.
This really scares me to stop.
There's so many problems right now.
The psychological work.
Just not ready to look at.
And there's just all this documentation now of excessive false charges.
And some of those moderate Republicans.
Who do I talk to?
Who voted so critical. Yeah, I mean, we are just trying to learn details of how
Get answers from.
they're going here because
Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. I wish she would be my friend so I could ask her, like, what are you doing? The caption says, I know you probably want me dead on a sidewalk. I'm sure these are going to be gone soon. Like, what is going on, girlfriend? Maybe they are trying out medication. Maybe that's why. I don't know. They need to do that injector thing where that shit works fucking immediately. Fuck 3 weeks trying to figure out how the medicine works. No! Oh my gosh. Samantha. See? Look at me. I told you to go to church. This is the very opposite. Don't be... Why? I'm sorry. I know some people... There's like a lot of people into this, but I am not a fan. Not a fan. Why would you do this? This is my problem. I want to know there's something that happened. Because she thinks that she has voodoo on her. Why would she just randomly think it was voodoo? You know? Doesn't seem like she's going to church. Now she's picking up tarot cards. Like, do you understand what you're doing? Like, you already obviously opened the door. I don't know what she did, but I feel like she had to mingle with the voodoo, or she did something for her to think it was voodoo. And now she's sitting here reading fucking tarot cards. Girl, you need to go to church and close that damn evil window door you just opened. Well, actually, you done had open. Sorry, this is July 2nd, 2025.
not lobbyists in Washington, D.C., but real Americans. My very first committee hearing data that I ever held as chairman was in Petersburg, West Virginia, a lumber yard called State American Economy Appalachian.
All I'm hearing is, we have trained professionals
And the issues that they were facing are addressed in this bill.
Accurate reading, shuffling the deck, and having a card jump out.
He issued a pretty widespread to Republicans. Every member
It's time for me to isolate, study my craft. Hopefully, when I return, I'll be able to do what my heart desires.
They will lose their primary next year if it is the last thing I do on this earth. The bill would increase the deficit
talking, and she was showing me Roman numerals, and she's like, what numbers is this? So I read tarot cards a lot, and my mind has been erased.
Sorry, I think she just said I read tarot cards a lot. And that's why you think voodoo's on you, and that's why you're having like a battle within yourself. You're going through like a spiritual warfare. I'm gonna say it again. I don't care. It's my opinion.
Reducing the deficit by $500 billion in this piece of legislation. This legislation, Dana, also cuts more than $1.4 trillion in native.
Let's see, P. I believe is going to get off. Are you scared?
I'm scared.
You better not.
I mean, I'm terrified already. So I've opened my mouth. I have been drugged. But, you know, it's just like people that have balded me, the military, you know, is releasing chemicals so we can accelerate into Mars. But this is obviously
They're releasing chemicals so we can accelerate to Mars. Ooh.
going to have an input on our physical appearance. Only the strong shall survive. Let's make it nice. Anyways, I'm going to start wearing a wig and covering my head.
She said, I'm going to start wearing a wig to cover my head.
Anyways, I'm going to start wearing a wig and covering my head. Like Orthodox and Muslims, people that have experienced spirituality baldiness and altitude. My sister is the first person that cut off all my hair. My mother was in Mexico. I had long, beautiful hair. So she's going to make me look like a model. I admired my sister. She's a beautiful woman. But she never taught me how to make more friends, get skinny, be organized, do homework. Please love your family, help each other advance in this world. We are all game on. We're all for ourselves. But if you live with people, so it's really scary because my hair has so much significance. My sister cut off all my hair in the 5th grade. I had to have my head shaved in the back and my ears pierced so I looked like a girl. I was in gymnastics. I was very, I'm not strong anymore. This is just a facade. I don't want to be strong. I want to be tiny. I was skinny.
Why do you want to be tiny? She says she doesn't want to be strong. She wants to be tiny.
And,
Decision to change his plea in this case.
yeah, then, I'm 6th grade. I met Samantha SMS. She approached me. Like, after 3 years, she's not a nice person. Get on me, allergic. I just stayed quiet. My hair was up. Rat clip, actually, a rat clip.
Getting this
I
process
just always wear my hair just tied up
potentially underway on time.
like this. To the one point you could count. Someone would always take it out. You don't look pretty like that. You don't look pretty like that.
Come in and fill out your questionnaires.
And I used to write, please come pick me up. I don't think he's here anymore. And also, Begin's best friend was Kelly Kaufman. Kelly Kaufman witnessed me used to cry in the bed because I was fat. I didn't know why I was being fat on my body. People were just not nice.
So that we can avoid those costs and expenses associated with that.
I'm really scared because they told me this was going to happen in New York City. This would happen. These women would go on to not deal with what I had been dealt with, and then I would look strange on camera, and they would be multi-millionaires with their families, their husbands,
That obviously requires
acquiring this from
quickly.
things I had done.
So something
And now me, left homeless on the board of balded,
otherwise
disabled,
allow for
weird facial expressions, not able to talk, season.
And so again, I
Like, you probably shouldn't have got all that Botox, but your hair looks beautiful. I feel bad. Like, I wonder, it sounded like she got kind of made fun of, and maybe her sister wasn't there, like she should have been. Which, to be fair, whenever you're kids, it's hard to know things like that. But I don't know, there are some mean kids out there.
I hadn't met these women since I had never spoken to them. I never even cared to be friends with them. I was told they were going to make my life
hearing if you are
hell in
leaving
adulthood.
courtroom for any reason, you will not be readmitted during
I don't know why I let this woman live with me in New York City. Again,
night she in my bedroom for taking photos.
Public and media waiting seats.
The things they did to me is terrible. Why would you come in my private bedroom and try to make progress when I want to feel a makeup artist?
Finally, I want to acknowledge the trial court administrator and her staff,
it all
and
makes
county
sense.
sheriff.
I need to figure out what she's taking. Like, she's taking something, or she's like on Xanax or Klonopin or something. Like, what's going on, Samantha?
Ada County Court District
Makes sense right now.
that they've accomplished in preparing for and
This is
orchestrating this
scary.
hearing today, as well as to all the security attendant today that you
This
see.
is really scary.
Many who we don't see.
She's excessive, but she's a cosmetologist.
So I appreciate
And I was dating her first cousin, and she'd call. Oh, I'm sorry, Black. You think it's so great, please. You're very Black.
Prior to the trial.
I had Rachel come from the hallway and I said, stop, it's evil, stop, you know? Look at my hair, I have no hair.
All right.
I'm not able to find a husband because my hair is just like you told me. Why are your lips so skinny? Why are you balding? No, his father is an infectious disease doctor, has Nobel Peace Prize for supposedly disclosing the cure for
I have a
HIV.
written plea agreement which indicates that some
People that know the story, I can't wait to make the movie. Please don't do this to other people.
the indictment, burglary.
Look at the conditions of the USA. Look at the conditions of the world. I can't even go on video. They're going to start doing photo editing in front of my face to just
Photo editing. Gosh, that reminds me of Heather. It's so frustrating because it's like people have, like, everyone has a chance. Like, everyone has potential. And it's sad whenever they don't realize it, you know?
make them have 3 mouths right here and then say,
argued for a lesser sentence at sentencing to the following. The defendant on the burglary charge will be sentenced to 10 years.
so this is why I'm taking my hair. It's funny. The man that is... So I texted him, obviously, because I'm trying to find a restaurant. I really want to purchase the property to a restaurant if that's possible. And last time I was at his house, Sanazi Behan and Justin pushed me in a chlorine pool. I had just had extensions were not good. They were little, like, you know, Q-tips, K-tips, I can't remember. And the guy I was dating was like, you can see them at the top. Thank you for being honest with me. I wish someone helped. I wish I had a mentor when I moved to New York City, because I believe I really could have started my company and made it very prominent, just to make up on photo shoots nonstop, been able to pay for my rent.
The stipulated agreement in parties is the maximum on each count, so theoretically,
How do we heal from
it
this?
would be a lesser
Love yourself. Honor yourself. Know that nobody in this world will treat yourself the same way. Your heart.
Any of the material terms of the plea agreement,
Love every item.
I'd like to make, obviously, the
Work
plea
hard.
agreement
Trust nobody.
will speak for
Trust,
itself, be part of the court record.
It's evil. Think of your own human nature. Survival. That's survival. When I was in Louisville, I'm like, public career, I wanted to be like a forensic investigator. I had no idea what I was going to do. Researching forensic investigation.
All of its ramifications of your crime.
I had one.
Have you discussed fully with him his rights?
I was enraged in my father's bed. My Sanazi's boyfriend, first cousin.
Have you been able to do all the discovery you feel necessary?
That's so cool.
And I'm probably going to end up tied to
And have you informed your client of the
This is
importance
here
of
now.
providing the court
This is
truthful and
really
accurate
scary. I
answers
didn't want to
to
disclose
today?
this information. Yeah, they pushed me in the pool, and I was, had three shots. I thought we were all having so much fun. These are my friends. And I fell asleep. I woke up and the head was matted. I had all of my hair. And she sat there trying to comb it out. She was praying over it to Allah that I would still have hair.
Someone was praying over it to Allah that you would still have hair. You was probably got drunk and you was in the chlorine pool and then you was just tossed aside and your hair's matted because you was in a chlorine pool. Freaking praying to Allah that you still have hair. What the?
And you
We
understand
could not untangle
the
it.
charges to which I understand.
So they cut off all of my hair that's blonde hair. And I had to fly back to New York City. And I walked into that lobby, and I could feel it was
was scary. To be back in New York City, you have to always kill or be killed.
I don't want you to plead guilty to a crime you didn't commit.
Oh, wow.
If you attempt to plead guilty
These
today,
people
or
have, been on a roll.
plea, then it is possible.
A lot of these people did
Your statements today could be used against you later at trial.
come from, my town, supposedly. When I moved there,
Thank you. And while you're standing, actually, why don't you...
as soon as I was separated from nature, it was interesting. I thought someone was trying to kill me. Yeah, Alley Groves, it's weird because Alley Groves used to come hang out with me day and night. And she was working at Rose somewhere. And she always used to stay in my bedroom. And the one time I asked her if I could come in her apartment, she wouldn't let me in her apartment. And I thought it was the worst thing. I felt like weird energy. And I went to Israel with this woman. She came with me the second time we went, or Allison, to visit me while she was enlisted in the military. I wish I spoke Hebrew.
Ability to understand or...
It's so scary. It's like, that movie 13,
No. You feel like you are the...
but it's spirituality.
Yes. All right, I want you to understand what the possible
I had to
penalties
talk to her
are.
woman. Last time I saw her, she went to Florida and asked to come see me. I don't even know I let her in the house. I was told to never trust someone, never even talk to her.
Fined about $50,000. And a
I've
period
never
of
heard from her again.
up to 10 years.
She married a Muslim man who lives in LA. In the movie, and that's who I was on TRO with. When I saw Will Smith and Charlize Theron, and Damien coming up to me and said, "What song do you want to play?" And I said, "Damage by 10K."
Fined up to $50,000.
I had always been on roll at
Incarceration of life.
the people that were in most of my classes have achieved it. They're great basketball players, drawers. They've done a lot of great things.
Mandatory minimum sentence of at least
I'm so scared for my father to, have had a one-night stand with a Christian woman, a Jewish man in Bethesda.
You could be potentially responsible for a fine of up to $5,000 to each of the
This is
victims
so
of
crazy.
Here we go.
a crime.
This man drove by me in Delray Beach, Coburg.
Forced in the form of a civil judgment.
That man is supposedly just
To
murdered
operate as
4 people
additional
in that
punishment.
house.
This is in excess of any
Stop watching
restitution
CNN.
or fines that the court could order. And again, you may be required to pay restitution.
I sat
of the crime.
somewhere.
You would,
We could watch daytime news,
counts 1, 2,
BBC
3,
News,
4,
and
and
CNN.
5, a DNA sample and a right thumbprint
They're
impression.
educated. These men are
You
educated.
pay for analysis of those samples.
Why
You
would we
lose
have
the right to possess, purchase, or
torture?
carry a firearm, the right to serve on jury duty, the right to hold public office, and the right to vote. Do you understand the charges and all those possible consequences? Yes.
It's tragic.
You've heard the plea agreement that I talked about today.
Psychic
You agree
Jews
with that plea
curse,
agreement?
right?
Yes.
I was wanting to be psychic because
You
I
understand
always
the
wanted to
nature
be
of the
psychic.
charges that you've been charged with, that I understand you're going to plead guilty today to. Yes. As I indicated, I'm not bound by the plea agreement is for the maximum amount.
I wish I had live right now.
My eyes are sagging from Jonathan spitting in my face and my eyes. I have to fly back to Palm Beach to go to trial. I was offered a plea deal of pleading guilty in a year of probation and community service. I need to fly to Turkey or Dominican Republic to get reconstructive surgery. I believe they're putting something in the Juvederm to make my nose fall off. I have been rapidly aged since I was 20 years old. I need a facelift immediately. It's not fair that men and women can break your face and body and have it not repaired, so you're not able to have a normal job. My hands have been broken as well.
Based off what the judge is going to ultimately decide, however many years he receives, how he will rebuild his empire, because a lot of it was on his case-making ability. You wanted to be around him. You wanted to go to his white party. You wanted to be on the yacht with him. You wanted to do all fun things that he embodied or showed. Now we see that there was a darkness behind that limelight. So I don't know the brands that are going to come in the style of him, which is what built his empire. I don't know the artists that are going to want to be in the studio with him. But I have seen women outside holding signs that said free R. Kelly. So in the music business,
I don't understand. Like, you would just make it thicker. I think her hair is pretty. Does she put it on?
To have
and
the dark
makeup.
room.
Someone says she wore it to court.
Yeah, that's
The
a very good
blondish
point.
tips.
Shagun Oduolo, thank you so much. Dominic Patton and Ariva Martin, we really appreciate your insights. And still to come, we're following key votes underway.